This is fine. Everything is fine.
Everything is always fine. What are you talking about?
All right. So now we just need Jeff.
We sure do.
How's everybody been?
Oh, you know.
Mostly.
Yeah. Same as... That's the disadvantage of this microphone. Sometimes it falls out of its perch.
Well,
That's just the life, I guess.
yeah, definitely getting you a new mic.
Look, once I finally get around to cashing my Trump bucks, I really should do that soon. Once I finally find the bank that will let me deposit my Trump bucks, I will use some of them for
You have
a
Trump
new
bucks in
mic.
Canada?
I do, because I am an American citizen. For whatever reason, though, the local TD branch doesn't accept my Trump buck check through the ATM. So,
Fun.
yeah, great fun.
I don't know how I missed that you were American citizen. I did not know that.
I don't talk about it that much.
To be fair, there's a good reason for that, and I understand.
Yeah, exactly. We sew big Canadian flags on our backpacks, not American ones.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, so would I. In fact, we fucking traveled. So yeah, hello anyone that might be lurking. We appreciate you stopping by. We're just waiting on the last player. But enjoy the random conversation in the meanwhile.
Been playing the Link's Awakening for the Switch. It is adorable.
Aww.
It is.
I mean,
love it
it's
so
not
much.
really any different than the original. Like, they didn't add anything that I found so far. But the animation is just so cute.
There's like the dungeon builder thing, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I understand is added from the original. I never played the original.
Yeah. They have the color dungeon from the Game Boy Color version, too.
Hell yeah.
So,
Nice.
I guess technically not original, but also not new.
Okay. Just as a mild warning before Jeff gets here, you might die.
It's fine.
Encounter math gets a little bit screwy when there's Alice and what she can give you guys in the mix.
Yeah, no. I think we've been pretty set for understanding that for a while.
It's
Cool.
okay. Death isn't the end. You can get a Kijian resurrection.
Yes, you are right next to the person who would be best suited for handling your death. Hi, Jeff.
Hey.
Hello.
So, like I was just saying to everybody else, encounter math is getting a little bit. It's been screwy for a while. It's going to get more screwy. So you might die, or you might breeze through things. We will see.
When critical hits are rolled.
Exactly.
Bring it. Bring it.
That's the spirit. Alrighty. So, we are all here. Excellent. How's everybody been?
Okay.
Good.
Good.
All right.
The apocalypse hasn't hit you yet?
That's not till Wednesday, right?
I think so.
Which apocalypse?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, you're right.
Mostly that.
Giant Meteor 2020 hasn't hit yet? Good to know.
Yay, we can still D&D
I
until
think
then.
the murder hornets are coming back next episode.
Damn.
Mm.
We thought they
Well,
dropped
I mean,
that
they did.
plot.
They did just vanish without explanation. It'd be weird if they never came up again.
Chekhov's murder hornets.
Basically,
And who's writing for this show?
an asshole. A complete and total asshole. Alright, refresh roll 20 to get rid of visual glitches. And let's get into it.
Shit.
Who would like to give a quick recap of what you guys got up to 2 weeks ago?
That's a good question. What the fuck did we do?
Notes are loading. I seem to recall us having a lot of conversations about planning. Deciding that we're going to let the Warforged protect the Visherad while we go to, what's it called?
The
Kesian.
Kyujian Kingdom?
Kesian, sorry.
No worries.
Kingdom. And while we were there, we airdropped in for no particular reason.
Well,
And
because
then
the ship was damaged with a
Yeah, the
fight
ship can't
with a
land.
giant fucking Nutangi,
Right.
which was another thing that happened.
I totally forgot about that.
I mean, you
we
did kind of just run the fuck
skip
away.
it.
Yeah, a little bit.
You
We
force
fucked out.
caged the big flying motherfucker, and then you just ran away from the Nutangi. Maximum speed away from it.
Yay, we're fucking off.
So that will never bother us again. The problem is
As with all
solved.
things, we were get the fuck away from.
It's almost certainly not attacking the Visherad as we speak.
Almost certainly not. Definitely not. Everything is fine.
How are you?
Alrighty.
Yeah, but we did get to the Kishian Kingdom where we met Zaqueen, who
Yes.
also happens to be Aemon's wife.
Yep.
And a lich.
And a lich.
The least important piece of information about her.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dropped in. You just met her at the palace, and she was going to have another chat with you guys as her undead forces are marshaling for war.
Like you do.
As one does, yes. And so that is where we will pick up. You guys follow the Lich Queen, Alice, into her palace. It's less ostentatious and golden than any other palace you guys have been into. It looks more like just a giant administrative building than it does a palace. There are signs that there were guilt and guild on various places within here, but they've clearly been taken away and used for other things. Alice leads you through a high-ceilinged entryway, through a large pair of stone double doors into what looks like it used to be a throne room. There is a large dais with a half-disintegrated chair lying on it, and a smaller wooden chair next to the dais, upon which she seats herself.
I appreciate her sense of style.
Curious about that half disintegrated chair.
No, that's a hell of a way to say, and I'm not the old ruler.
Think like, in
Yeah.
Return of the King, where the steward's chair is like smaller and next to the actual king's chair. Like that, except with the king's chair half disintegrated.
Fun.
So, what news, my husband?
Out of character. I'm just trying to actually remember what news. Um,
As if we didn't just do a recap.
yeah. Well, she's been getting updates via Sending Stone.
That's true.
We hit a rather large Nutangi on the way in. One of the females. I believe it's headed east of here, though. I understand a large number of the males are headed here, though.
That would make sense. Her eyes kind of go half unfocused for a couple of moments. Yes. Increased tidal activity, increased waves, sightings of unseasonal icebergs around. Yes, that would make sense. Do you know what they're planning to do?
Nothing good, but no specific details.
Well enough. Allow me to tell you, then. I have observed 2 of the big females coming in from the north, and they've parked themselves on either side of the island. One on the west, and one on the east.
That's disconcerting.
Yes. I think they're probably going to try and sink us. Oh, in order to not have that happen, I figured I would wait for the group of you. The undead are well suited to dealing with the chaff that Gamir may be able to throw at us, but they are less equipped to deal with this sort of problem. However, there's one other small detail that we have to take care of first. Gamir may have sent an angelic hit squad to try and kill me.
That may be a problem.
Maybe. I estimate we have about 15 minutes before they arrive. Her eyes go half unfocused again. 10-ish, actually.
Well,
Looking to
That's
dig her
okay.
away when she mentions the angelic squad.
Do we
I actually
think
have the perfect spell for this.
that one is going to be
Um,
there?
Where do we want to set up?
Um,
All that much. Which one is there?
Actually, I assume Eamon would know the right place to set up, but I don't. I'm also assuming you already have a map chosen, so
I mean, if you desperately want to go somewhere else, I will scramble and find a different one. That is the life we live here.
Not wrong.
no. I mean, I assume there's a pretty well defended position that also doesn't have like a ton of nice things in it, so it's okay if it gets wrecked.
Most of the nice things here are just leftovers.
This is the Clobberin port.
There is, I figured the inner courtyard would be as good a place to start as any.
All right.
Set up some of our, what would
I
Alice
am-
refer to the undead as?
Forces.
Some of our
Probably just
forces
undead.
along the, some of the undead along the along the railings. Give them some nice clean lines of fire, and then engage.
Well, I think I'm going to actually set up 2 magic circles in the courtyard.
Okay. She can provide you holy water, silver, and iron for
Yeah.
holy water for that. Alrighty. Alright.
Well, powdered silver and water, or powdered silver and iron. I don't think we'd be rocking holy water.
Yes. Probably not. You are correct. Where do you want to put them?
That's a good question. 10-foot radius. New features. I'm just trying to draw it out first. I think that's the right size.
Um,
Yeah.
radius, yeah.
Draw a second one, and then I'll place them.
Alright, sure. Oh. Oh, I suppose I should prepare us for it as well. Do you have any compunctions against me casting some magic upon you? Purely helpful, of course. And she
Because-
looks towards those of you who are not her husband.
Here's a question. Out of curiosity, would she have... I don't know. I assume she's super fucking powerful. I don't know whether she would notice that there's like telepathic reach on that or not to actually connect or allow to connect. So don't know if Kristona can actually hear her at the moment.
Ah. She probably does not notice. She is paying attention to a lot of different scrying sensors right now as well.
Okay. I just wasn't sure whether she would like actively... She's probably strong enough to actively not allow it.
Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
But,
So yeah, I was just making sure.
well, go ahead.
Let me respond to that.
We are fine with it.
Oh, you're one of those. Very well. Captain, you all right with it?
Is she being honest that it's only? He's just trying to get a read on her.
Yeah, as far as you can tell. She's not fucking with you guys.
All right.
Pretty boy?
Sure.
Oh, you poor bastard. One moment. This will be... Jonathan likes to refer to this as sort of thing as a quick and dirty fix. It won't hold forever, but it'll at least let you, let the magic back into you for a little bit. If you're all right, if you are willing to allow me to do it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. So she will expend a spell slot, and Bauer, you feel something that you've been missing ever since your time with Old Man Winter at that weird mountain. Suddenly snap back into place. And for the next 2 days, your inability to benefit from magic or magic items is not in effect.
Sweet.
Nice.
Alrighty. That being said, she's going to go ahead and take almost the entirety of the remaining 10 minutes and cast a spell for the group of you guys. That's not a bad place to put them.
No.
Yeah.
I assume that you're not inverting them.
Correct.
Okay. And just celestials?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, yeah.
Cool.
I doubt they'll show up with. Well, let's add fiends just in case.
All right.
And probably elementals too.
Can that
And
apply
fuck
to
it, Fae. Let's just do everything but undead because, frankly, the undead are the only ones that are going to be our allies.
Truly, this is the weirdest of times. All right. Alice is going to go ahead and spend almost the entirety of the next 10 minutes of the time before the Celestials get here and drop what she has tentatively titled Alice's Improved Foresight, and what Eamon recognizes as the spell that she normally casts on him and her before if they're ever forced to fight. So everybody gets the benefits of foresight.
Oh shit.
Plus, everybody has their crit range extended by 1
Oh shit.
for the next 24 hours.
Oh, that's good.
That's going to be real nice with Hexblade.
Yeah.
how does the crit range extension work? That's actually an interesting point.
I had to put it on all the macros.
I'm not even going to bother with the macros.
You
It's too much
just
work.
have to
I'm
keep
so
looking.
sorry.
Advantage on.
That is not something you can do with the modifiers. You have to create a whole new macro for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, just on the sheet?
Yeah, you can't do you cannot change the crit range
On these
with
sheets.
a modifier.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, on these sheets. You can change the crit range in Roll20, and you can set up the macro in the first place. But if you do like
Yeah.
Hex Curse, you would need 2 different attack macros.
Right. So
Interesting.
like I have a different macro for the hexblade attacks that have a expanded crit range, but doing it just for one fight's not really worth it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they don't. Damn.
Bold of you to assume that I'm giving you a 24-hour lasting spell for only one fight.
Well,
That
I mean, I can
for
modify
that
my crit
matter
range.
that I'm giving you all of this bullshit or all of that bullshit for only one fight.
All right. I'll add new macros.
Change my crit range. La la la. It's there for me at least.
Or-
So
Yeah, I'll just change the crit range. It just expands it by 1. It's not doubles it.
there we
Oh,
go.
I missed
does
the
it
AC
expand it
3.5.
to the 5e way? Would be expanded to some number.
That's probably true. But that's not as fun.
Well, the other thing is if she knows a hexblade and regularly casts this on a hexblade, I think she would factor that in.
Yes.
Mhm.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
it counts for it takes Hexblade's curse stuff to an 18.
Neat.
Question answered.
Let's turn on advantage for everything. Woo! Man,
I have a 28% chance to crit with hexblade up.
It's gonna be great.
18 will be 72 times
I
7.
should have made aim in a half elf.
No. You have advantage on everything, dude.
Hmm?
You have a
28%.
48% chance. Wait, no, you're right. 70. Yeah,
28, 28% per hit. Which
Math.
I'm not counting multiple hits. I should have taken half elf instead of human and picked up elven accuracy.
That's rough, buddy.
I mean, I'm not
So
really
sad.
using my human feat for anything, so
What do you have for your human feat?
Polar Master. But I mean, like I've taken like ASIs since then, so like I didn't really need it. If I was playing from start, it would have been nice, but since we jumped in at like level 14, I could have gone half elf without a problem.
Eh.
Oh well, not a big deal. I
That'll
would
be
just
fine.
have crazy crit chances then. I mean, I also just dropped 2 of my 3 spell slots on magic circles, so
Yeah.
I can only smite once.
If we lose this battle by 1 critical hit, then blaming you.
By 1 critical smite, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's 68. That's
Hey,
27 damage ish.
these magical circles. You can fit so many dead archers in these bad boys.
Pat.
Hey, Bauer, you still got all your old magic sword stuff in there in your sheet?
Yep.
Dope. You can go ahead and turn it back on.
Whoop. Right before they get there, definitely symbiotic entity, so I don't have to worry about that shit.
All right, I want you guys to place yourselves on the map. Pliaze.
Hmm.
Stona, you should probably fix your health.
Oh, yeah, always. I'm not the one who said it that way.
Alrighty. Everybody happy with where they are?
I think so.
Alrighty. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Alrighty. Then let us get to it, as the kids say. So, as you guys stand in the courtyard, look overhead, and actually give me 1 sec. I'm going to go ahead and drop Alice over with you guys. Like back here somewhere. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. A squad of Celestials flies in from overhead and alights in the courtyard. And they shout out telepathically for everybody present to hear. Alice and Eamon Giard, present yourselves now and allow yourselves to be orderly destroyed, and no harm will come to the rest of this country.
Fuck off, you daft bastards.
I wonder if anyone's ever actually taken them up on that offer.
Loud as always.
Coming from the deaf one.
Alrighty. Bauer, you're not on here.
Sorry.
No worries. Are you refusing our generous offer?
Just eating an apple while they're talking to us.
The DM says, while definitely not eating the second part of his dinner. Tariel, note down that they refused the offer. Now let's kill them for crimes against nature and all things good and decent.
Nature.
Investiture of wind. Well, they're monologuing about shit.
Monologuing is a strong word. They made a demand, asked a question, and now they're going to try and kill you.
Well, they did try to give a slight justice speech there.
They did do it was the short version.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fine. It took more than probably 6 seconds to get through all that, so.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll initiative, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Bauer, you have advantage on initiative rolls as well. Because of foresight.
Hot diggity.
You
Par for
did
the
your
course.
best.
Still Bauer.
Oh, no. Cool. So, bad news. The solar is going first.
Is it that solar?
No, it is a different solar.
Okay.
This is Demir's solar.
Oh, right. The other one was Haitius. Or was it?
hmm
Yeah.
So the solar is the one who's been shouting at you guys. He looks. He floats 20 feet in the air and looks at Eamon. And he shouts, "Eamon Giard! Submit now or die." Wait, what am I saying? We've already given you this chance. Die! He will take a shot at you with his longbow. For a
Nope.
17 to hit, Eamon?
Nope.
What's his AC at right now? Something
25.
ridiculous? 25. Oh boy.
Woo.
This is going to be a fun time.
I might pick up shield next level.
Oh, good.
You should. You really should.
I'm debating whether to go fighter, wizard, or warlock with my next levels.
All right.
Stalker's
Well,
another solid choice.
he takes 2 shots with his longbow. You dodge very easily, surprisingly easily. And he looks annoyed at you. Ugh. Little shit. And that takes us to Cristona.
All right. So, seeing that, Christina just shakes her head, holds up the Staff of Cold, and I'd like to use a charge and try to cast slow on that big group of things, and then I think I can also hit these 2 little ones in the 40-foot cube.
Dickheads is what I believe you can refer to them as.
Dickheads.
Why you like that to the poor little holophants?
Because they're there. And I can choose 6.
Because we judge a man by the company he keeps.
I hope not. What do you think of Eamon?
Well, Solar makes his save.
Wandering around with the likes of Captain Diggeroy and Pretty Boy.
Okay.
Yep, you have advantage too.
Fuck.
All 3 planetars and 2 of the elephants,
Yes.
or the dickheads, if you prefer.
Yes.
And these guys have a much worse wisdom save. You'll be happy to.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, one fails.
You got 1.
Someday I'll actually be able to use that and it'll do something. Okay. But that's
right.
what I got.
All right.
I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up over here. To not be all in one spot.
Maybe a wise idea. Oh, she's just out of range, I think. Yeah, she is. That's okay. Alice is going to move 10 feet forwards. And she's going to go ahead and cast Maze on the Solar.
Ooh.
So he's just going to pop out of existence for a brief little moment. Or for however long she can hold concentration on that. Alrighty. And that takes us to the Planetars. Number 1 is going to go there.
He can't enter the circle.
He will go there. Thank you for reminding me. How much flight speed do they have again? 120. I'm going to go ahead and say that this one has the movement speed to fly over. With 120 feet of movement, it has the speed to fly over your magic circle and get to just in front of Diggeroy.
Oh yeah, they're only like 20 feet tall.
Yeah. Alrighty. So they're going to make, one of them is going to attack Diggeroy twice. One of them is going to go for Cristona twice, and one of them is going to go for Amon twice.
Okay.
That's Cristona.
1 hits.
Okay. I assume it's the 22.
Yep.
You take a solid 42 points of damage from it. The second 2 are going to go to Diggeroy for a 20 and a 14. Okay.
Whew.
With a shield, you manage to avoid getting fucked up by a greatsword. And the last 2 for Eamon will both miss. Which is a shame, because that's pretty good damage.
Actually,
Alrighty.
since I don't have rage up yet.
Uh-huh.
Yet.
Power. You're up. There are 2 solars within easy reach of you, and another just across this weird-looking magic circle that not Sadok set up. And the biggest angel with the big bow has been banished.
I can go through the circle though, right?
Yes, you can.
As you're secretly a fae.
He is not secretly a fae. Not that I know of, anyways.
Sounds like something a fae would say. Actually, not really, because they'd probably tell the truth about it.
They'd find a way to dodge the question.
Exactly.
Yeah, they can't directly lie to
To be
you.
fair, he does dodge the question a lot.
What question? What?
I don't know. It seems like he's undead or not an outsider.
I mean, the undead makes
Nerd.
sense.
We haven't ruled that out.
I'll rule it out for you. He's not undead.
Come on, we're trying to solve this mystery here.
Right?
I'll just step over here then, because there's 2 of them closer.
Alrighty.
And I'll go after the one on the south.
Alrighty. Get him.
So we've had a long rest since our last fight, right?
Yes,
Mhm.
definitely. $21 will hit. 31 will also hit. 30 will hit. And they are not resistant to any of this. So if you could total that up for me, that would be excellent. Sweet.
I'll also throw a whatchamacallit, the menacing attack on there.
Alright. They are immune to being frightened.
Oh well, he can still eat eight
Okay.
extra more damage.
He does. He does indeed eat 8 extra damage. Is that your turn?
Ye-
Yee. Alright. Eamon. There's this big fucking planetar who's floating right next to you, who just tried to take your head off with a greatsword.
I mean, could you really call that a try? I'm gonna go ahead and rage and hit it.
Damn. 32 will hit, 23 will also hit.
And that is it for the moment.
Alrighty. So that is 22, 19. The solar is looking very not happy right now. Or this planetar is looking very not happy. Very not happy indeed.
I'm sure the solar's not looking happy either, but
I mean, the solar is also not looking happy, but it's not his turn. And he's in a maze demiplane,
exactly.
so he can eat shit. Alright, this does take us to the Holophants. Which movement do you guys have again? Dope. Holy shit, these have so much movement. One of them's going to fly right up to this solar over here, and it's going to cast Heal on him.
Oh, great.
Big oof.
Remember, one of them is
And
halved.
then fly the fuck away. This one's going to move up and float above his buddy Solar or Planetar. I keep mixing them up. I'm sorry. And he is going to post magic circle for me again, Eamon. Stick it in chat. Willingly enter.
Can't enter, has disadvantage on attack rolls, but that doesn't really matter because we're all.
You're all
good.
foresighted.
Can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed if you're within the circle.
Cool. Alright. But it does not cover them casting spells in at you.
No. In
All right.
retrospect, this isn't actually that useful. With
No. No.
You can still run inside if you get hurt. Prevent the planetars from meleeing you.
Alright. One of them is going to attach itself to the other, to the solar, and begin emitting a golden aura around itself and the solar. Another is going to fly up here and attempt to cast Banishment on Eamon.
Also, which one of the ones was slowed? One of those two were slowed.
It's this one.
That one wasn't in the it was one of these
Oh,
two
I thought
back
it
here
was-
that were in the thing.
Oh, I thought you were tagging the two on the left-hand side.
It would have been too
That's my
wide
bad.
for the 40-foot.
That is my bet.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's this one that's slowed then. And this one will come up and cast Banishment on Eamon.
It's a charisma save.
It is. They don't have a great save DC, but
Wow.
they have a better one than
Go
that.
ahead and blow my inspiration on that.
How do you have 0
All right.
charisma as a warlock?
Int-based warlock.
Wow.
Alright, an 18 will do it. You manage to avoid being banished by the Holophant. And it will give out a little, like, sad elephant trumpet noise that almost sounds like a sad trombone. Like, and it will fly the fuck away.
Mm-hmm.
And that will be their turn.
Okay. So those little shits need to get killed.
Surprise.
Interesting. Okay, 1 second. Nah, it's still the best move. All right. I'm going to move to here. 1 second. Yeah. And just a little bit further, and I think that provokes if he has 5 foot reach.
He does in fact have 5 foot reach.
Okay.
So that will provoke from him for an 18.
I'm gonna have to cast shield again.
Alright.
That's okay, because now I can cast that.
Alright.
1 to affect myself, Christona, Bauer, and Eamon.
Woo! Yes.
Nice.
Alright.
Bonus
So I have
action, I will
27 AC now.
inspire Christona as my
Yeah.
bonus action.
Alright, Christona, you are inspired and hasted.
Yes.
Takes us back to the solar. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. He needs to make an intelligence check. Oh, he's actually pretty good at these. Wait, that shouldn't be at advantage. That shouldn't be at disadvantage.
That was still a 19.
With a 22 on the die from not having a disadvantage, he does pop back out.
Rude.
I know, he's a dick. Alice gives a frown at the back. I thought that would hold him for longer. That is his action, however. So he cannot do anything else this turn. That's going to end his turn. Kristana.
All right. So, first things first, going to take a few whacks at this thing. Do, do, do. 1, 2, and 3.
All of those will hit. Shocking, I know.
So, let's are they resistant, immune to anything I should know about when I'm calculating this?
No.
Cool.
They're resistant to non-magical damage
Okay.
and to radiant.
Okay, good. So not necrotic, that's always good. Get wrecked. And then she's gonna quickly kind of skirt around it and backstep into the magic circle. And what kind of weapon did this thing have?
Greatsword.
Greatsword. Okay. Then just gonna step backwards 1.
Okay. It gets a swipe at you as you do.
Can it get through?
They
It can make
attack through
attacks.
Oh,
They
okay.
just can't move through it.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
then if they can't do that, then I'll stay by there.
Okay.
Actually, I mean, still can. Give it a shot. Okay.
How much HP?
I mean, you eat one attack now, but
Yeah,
it can't attack you on its turn.
exactly. So yeah, that's true. So yeah,
It's
I'll eat it.
Alrighty.
Can't get an exact minute.
Within 18, it will not manage to get you, unfortunately.
So sad.
So sad.
Does one of those like
Uh-huh.
pull down eyelid, except not really, because she doesn't know what the fuck that is. And that is my turn.
Alrighty. The solar is going to take its legendary action, and it's going to go ahead and... It's a pretty smart boy. It's going to go ahead and use its blinding gaze on Diggeroy. So I need you to make a
Okay.
Constitution saving throw, Diggeroy. Ooh, that is just barely enough to avoid being blinded by the solar.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Indeed.
Alrighty. Avoid meeting a Sadokian end. Alright. Thanks, I hate it.
You're welcome.
I don't.
Alice on her turn is going to frown.
It's good use of a turn.
Eamon, dear, I'm going to do my best to make sure that gaping asshole, as I believe Jonathan would call him, doesn't get any closer to the lot of you.
Appreciate it.
And she will put a force cage around the solar.
Hey!
You get to go to douchebag jail, Mr. Solar. Right. That is her action. She will use her bonus action to give him a mocking salute. And that will take us to back up a bit. And that will take us to the Planetars. This one's going to move to the other side of Diggeroy. Well, this one can't reach Cristona now. So instead, it's going to cast Flame Strike on Cristona.
Fair enough. Whoa. As a
Fuck
cantrip,
you,
fuck!
Fuck you, Roll20, and your fucking shitty ass pre-made shit. Roll me a deck save.
What? Ouch.
Believe it or not, that will not succeed.
Yeah, surprise.
You do have a D12 inspiration die.
I do, but I don't think it's gonna make it.
It could, in theory.
I guess it could.
You have to roll well.
If you absolutely max out your D12.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen.
You take 7 fire damage and 15 radiant.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible.
No, not bad at all. It rolled not great for damage. And then it's going to go over here and say hi to Diggeroy. Hi, Diggeroy.
So,
Boo. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Hey, I have an idea that you'll hate.
Oh no.
Actually, Diggeroy might not hate this as much as I thought he would. But he's going to go ahead and drop a blade barrier directly through this space here, the one to the north of Diggeroy. And that will that's gonna hurt Diggeroy a lot when he starts his turn.
Hmm.
all right, hold on.
Mhm.
Whoa.
A 25 will in fact counterspell the blade barrier.
Woo!
Okay, can't upcast to 15th. Got
Yes, believe it or not, no one present has 15th level spell slots.
Or do they?
They do not. Alice has some bullshit, but she needs to save that.
it. I don't
Some
think we
bull.
need to use best bullshit
Some
just
bullshit.
yet.
I mean, there's epic spellcasting, and then there's 15th level spellcasting.
Hmm.
Yes. I think turning yourself into a god is like 12th.
Turn play high level spells, but this one is like the season is now winter. Not like here, but like the whole world. The season is now
Yes. Yes, it is. Um, Planetar number 3 is going to go ahead and cast invisibility on himself. And he's going to go flappy, flappy, flap around.
Of course.
And that takes us to Bauer. I guess I should get rid of that line for Blade Barrier, shouldn't I?
What's the aura coming off this damn thing?
Nobody has tested it to find out what it does yet. It doesn't appear to do anything just by standing in it.
Okay.
It's just a golden aura that appears to be emitting off of this flying elephant.
Which one of the two visible flappy boys is more damaged?
But definitely this one.
I will go and proceed to smack it.
Okay, 22 will hit, 31 will hit, 30 will hit, 29 will hit, 14 will miss. The first miss! A 21 will also hit. I'm not totaling those up. You're going to have to do it. Yep. Planetar number 1 is down.
Whoop.
As your extreme flurry of slashes with your action surge cut through his armor and bat aside his great sword and fuck him up good. They fuck
Yay.
him up good.
I'm gonna move over here then.
Alrighty. And is that your turn?
I guess yes. Should have had another crit in there.
Alright.
Not that it matters.
You're fine. Eamon, you're up.
Can I
You
reach
got a
this
little.
tall thing here?
It is floating 15 feet in the air.
Alright, well, fuck him then. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. You're really gonna kill the cute elephant?
Fuck yes.
Alright.
It's kind of a
Just
silly
making sure.
question.
Follow your dreams.
I'll, add a power strike for that.
Oof.
Aw.
I think a 17 just misses. The 17 does just miss. And it is. What is that? 23, 28, 31, 32. That one hit that you got in on him really. Oh, there we go. He's dead.
Okay. Well, once that one's dead, I'm gonna move over here
Okay.
and hit the non-slowed one. Another staff.
Oh, right. You're hasted.
So you need 23.
Okay. The non-slowed one is still standing.
Yeah. That's all the attacks I can make, though.
All right. You managed to pop the one golden elephant like a balloon, and it is very annoyed. Very annoyed indeed.
It's popped and yet still annoyed.
Yep.
Somewhere back in the celestial planes where it reformed, or wherever Gamir's hiding where it reformed, it is very annoyed. Very annoyed indeed. Ba-ba-da-ba-dum, ba-ba-ba. Cool. Cool. And that's your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. That takes us to these fellows. The non-slowed one that you just hit is going to attempt to banish you. No, that's the one that already tried to banish you. This one is going to fly back over here and attempt to banish you. Ooh, just barely.
Whew.
Again.
Whew.
The slowed one will see if it can banish you. Oh, fuck. Is it 11 or higher that causes slow to take 2 turns?
Let's see. It is. Yes.
Okay, so
Wait, it's. Wait, yeah, on an 11 or higher. Yeah, spell doesn't take effect until it reaches the next turn.
okay. So I need you to make another. I need you to make another charisma save, please, Eamon.
Oh!
That one will fail, as the slowed one does manage to banish you. And then hides the fuck away behind the statue. And then the other one that you just hit is going to use its action to cast Shape Change.
Oh.
and turn into a big fucking mammoth with giant golden wings.
Okay.
Sup, bitches? I'm huge now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and suddenly get a lot beefier. And that will be their turn.
Thing has fucking 9th level spell slots, and the best it can do is a CR6 monster.
It has shape change specifically for golden furred mammoth with wings.
It's the aesthetic.
Don't ask me.
Ka-ka-ka-ka-ka.
Presumably, it's so that it can be a giant mammoth and still cast spells.
Aesthetic. Ka-ka-ka-ka.
I didn't make the holophant, man. I just abused the shit out of it.
Fair.
That takes us to Diggeroy.
Can somebody
Huh?
pop this thing banishing me?
Working on it.
On it.
Oh, right. It should have made a wisdom save against slow.
Yep.
Ah, it is no longer slowed. Alrighty.
I'm deciding what order I want to do things in. All right, I'll do this. All right, so I will start with. This will be centered around the middle.
Okay. Tannenbaum.
Boom.
Boom. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ow, ow, owie. Okay. That is the same. Oh no, the first one actually rolls a 2. Because it's in mammoth form. Neat. This one does need to make a con save. Con save for banishment holds, and I guess a con save for shape change as well, which it fails, and it's now small. Truly, truly amazing. Alright.
Then a quick bardic inspiration.
Alright.
To who?
Holophant in the middle is to you, I believe.
Thank you.
Holophant in the middle is just about on the verge of death, blinking red. Holophant over here looks about the same as it did before becoming a fucking mammoth. Damage didn't carry over. And this one is looking, it's dripping some sort of weird celestial ichor.
Gross.
Haste action disengage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you weren't gonna do it, I was gonna do it for you.
Okay,
Cool,
that's
cool.
my turn.
Alrighty. This guy has already cast Blade Barrier. But you know who hasn't? Is this dude who I can't take further off the map, but is more than 6, but is far enough up that he's out of counterspell range. because he's cheesing the shit out of the fact that Blade Barrier has a longer range than Counterspell, and is going to try and drop a Blade Barrier on Diggeroy.
Oof.
It's going to draw a nice... Oops, that's on the wrong layer. Going to draw a nice line right across the... right across Diggeroy and the magical circle. Wait, what the fuck am I doing? It's not his turn.
Hmm.
That's the wrong Celestial. Never mind!
Well.
Whoops.
Spoilers, I guess.
There's nothing I can do between now and then to change his action, so.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes me feel slightly better about my decision. Alright, your boy the Solar is going to take his action to attempt to teleport. And he will make a charisma save with advantage.
Oh.
Motherfuck.
And he will make his charisma save.
Damn.
And he's gonna hop right on top of Alice.
Shit.
And that will be his turn. Because that is his action, and he has no bonus actions. Which takes us to Cristona.
Yeah. That's great.
Always.
Yeah. So, should I try something stupid, y'all?
Absolutely.
Why is that even a question?
In the words of Diggeroy, sometimes we need a little catastrophic stupid of our own.
Yeah, right. I don't know if it'll work. I would kind of like to try to cast Feeble Mind on that Solar.
Ooh. I'm sorry, I misquoted you, Diggeroy. We could use some catastrophic stupid of our own. Feeble Mind on the Solar. Alright. He is reasonably intelligent.
But he has a disadvantage because it's one of my spells, right? Or no, is it?
No.
No.
He actually has advantage because he has magic resistance.
Shit. I wasn't sure if Foresight helped with that at all.
No, Foresight
no.
gives disadvantage on attacks against you, and advantage on your attacks. It doesn't give advantage on a disadvantage on spells, though.
Well, I said it was stupid, so let's do it.
Hey man, what else are you gonna use an
It
8th level
works.
spell slot for?
Yeah.
It did not
Fuck.
work.
Yeah, nope.
He rolls a 33.
Yeah, so let's I'm gonna bonus. No, I can't do that. Actually, as what do I have? What do I have? I'm gonna bonus action. Where is... Do I not fucking have any healing potions? Where the fuck are my healing potions?
I don't know, man.
I guess I don't. No, never mind that. So, and I can't cast a bonus action spell, so I'm just gonna use my hasted action to run over here and beat up... Well, these things back here are flying, right? Like the one that was,
The elephants?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Actually,
close enough to the ground that you can hit them, though, right? 'Cause, I mean, I was smacking them
Yeah.
around.
Mm-hmm. But also, I technically have flight at the moment, so
Oh, nice.
go there and smack whichever one banished Eamon.
Also, the solar still takes the damage. Mind.
Which damage? Oh, from Feeble Mind? Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Roll me 4d6.
yeah. The damage happens regardless.
okay.
It's the awesome parts of the spell that require the save.
Not terrible.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good damage for 4d6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, whichever one. It was this one, right? So.
It's
Oh.
southernmost one. Yeah, that one.
One hiding in back. Yep.
Yep.
Can you hit the elephant?
Can I? I think so.
Yes. Yes, you can.
Barely.
30
you
damage.
certainly can. Yeah, he just pops like a balloon. Sadok is back from being or Eamon is back from being vanished.
Yay, I'm upright again.
Yay! Yeah, you pop the poor Holofont like a balloon, and it goes bye-bye.
Go back over here.
Move another attack.
No, because I used my action for that spell.
Ah,
That was my hasted attack. I tried, and therefore no one can criticize me.
did the
Correct.
important bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you saved me from banishment.
Yep.
It's
That's
a
like a
solid use of a turn.
33, at least 33% increase in our overall effectiveness here,
Mm-hmm.
and our DPR, but it's going to be a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's really hard trying to play a high-level wizard and 4 angels. This was maybe a poor decision on my part, but that's okay. So you know how Alice said that how Alice has some bullshit up her sleeve? She's gonna use one of those. She will cast a. She will use a 10th level spell slot and reach out to touch the solar, and hopefully get him. With a 33, she certainly will.
Woo!
She reaches out a skeletal hand and manages to touch the solar and channels a shit ton of I believe this is the technical term, a shit ton of magical energy into him.
Woo! Maybe he'll pop like a balloon.
He very well might.
I'm just waiting for a shit ton of dice to get rolled.
Hey!
And he will take 81 damage. And he will have to make. And he has a. He might actually fail this. He will make an intelligence save.
Ooh.
He will just barely fail it.
Woo!
And he is standing there stunned
Hey!
for the moment. Oh, and Alice just she can't really exhale because lich, but she makes like a rustling noise that evokes the same effect as like a sigh. Um Eamon, if you could finish up dealing with those adorable little elephants and come beat the shit out of this one, I would appreciate it.
Of course. Just a second, dear.
Very good. And that will take us to the planetars. Planetar number 1 is going to start ignoring Bauer and just go for Alice. Planetar number 2 is going to do the thing, dropping a blade barrier on Diggeroy.
The planets are ignoring Bauer. Does that provoke an opportunity attack?
It sure does. Bauer, if you want to take an opportunity attack at the Planetar, then you can go ahead and do so.
It's just one swing, right?
Yeah. Alright, that will in fact hit him. Alrighty. He goes over. He's going to make 2 disadvantaged attacks at Alice. A 23 will in fact hit her. Good thing he rolled 3 1s on the 5d8 radiant for his greatsword.
Oof.
She doesn't seem terribly bothered by it. She gives a bit of a hiss as the radiant damage hits her. But she takes it like a champ. The other planetar is going to fly up real high and attempt to cast, and he'll succeed at casting Blade Barrier down on Diggeroy. Ah ha 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 ha. And then he'll fly back down and end, I think, about 10-ish feet above the ground. Blah ha ha. Truly, my villainy knows no bounds. Alrighty. So he's 10 feet above the ground. That takes us to. There's a blade barrier on Diggeroy. He's over there. That takes us to. Bauer.
Go up here and go after this one.
Alrighty. He did try and kill that very nice lady who helped you with your problem. A 15 will miss. A 23 will hit. One, two, three, four, five. How are you making 5 attacks? 6 attacks? Are you action surging again?
No, am I misunderstanding how haste works?
Oh, you only
You
get
only
one
get-
extra.
You just get 1 extra attack.
Oh, okay. Well, discard those last 2 then.
Alright, dope. Yeah, so the first 4 all hit. All right. You hit him good. Yeah, you hit him real good. He starts after you haste assisted slash him several times. He starts dripping more of the same golden ichor onto you and onto Alice. She looks mildly disgusted, and kind of waves most of it onto you. Ew, gross. I have enough angel blood. Anything else, Power?
Nope.
Alrighty. Aemon.
Fuck this thing.
Yeah, that'll do it. Without even the power strike, but
Doing it anyway. Fuck this thing.
alright. Yep, that'll die. It had 5 health left.
Mm-hmm. Alright, haste action. We're gonna dash over here and smack this thing.
Alright. 29 will continue to hit for 16, 21 damage.
Yeah, 21. And that'll be it for me.
The solar has also begun to bleed. He looks slightly less stupefied than he was a moment ago, but he hasn't managed to shake it off yet. I believe that is all my holophants, so I will remove them from the tracker, which takes us to Diggeroy. Hey, Diggeroy! You've been blade barriered.
Yeah.
Please make me a dexterity saving throw. That will
Hey.
succeed. You only take 15 damage.
Hold
I
up, you
need
have to
you
make the
to-
clutch save.
Yeah, it's just DC 10.
Oof.
Oh no.
Oh.
Alright. Haste drops for everybody.
Well, stun.
Does the mass haste do a stun?
It
Yes,
does.
it does.
So everyone gets to join the solar.
Yeah. Maybe not quite as dumbfounded, more just a little bit tired.
It's only one. But yeah. I do not have inspiration from myself, so.
Rip. Alright. Yeah. Diggeroy has improved haste, which doesn't do stun, but does
Target.
sorry?
Why I didn't choose
Yeah,
it.
it's still single target.
Yeah, no, the mass makes sense.
Yeah. Alright. And were you also hasted?
Really unfortunate rules.
Was also hasted.
Okay. So you are a tired boy in the blade barrier.
We're all just gonna
Is my
chill.
turn. Oh, I can't move or take actions, damn it.
No.
Nope.
You are stuck in the blade barrier, unfortunately.
Oof.
Um
Oh, good. Good. Oh, well.
Unfortunate. The solar is going to continue to be stunned. He's still just dumbfounded by whatever Alice did to him. Which takes us to Cristona.
Nope.
Cristona is tired.
Yep.
and does not do anything.
Yep. I'll just be over here.
Oh no. How unfortunate.
Yep.
Which I guess Alice is really the only one of
Yep.
you guys who's moving this round. Okay. Alice is she's just gonna sigh and shake her head a little bit and turn to the planetar on the other side of her. Honestly, you all are just the worst.
Us or them at this
And
point.
she's talking. She's clearly talking to the celestial. And
That's yet to be seen. It could be the Natangi.
Also
oh,
true.
that is true. But they're not the ones who broke into my house and tried to kill us. Again. And she is going to...
I mean, in their defense, they're not very good at it.
Foresight is a wonderful thing. She is going to cast a... She's just going to throw a disintegrate at him.
Ooh.
He will fail his save.
Hey.
And she disintegrates a chunk of one of his wings, and he's hanging lopsided in the air. But the disintegration does not spread to the rest of him.
Alice didn't need us. Alice is a badass.
It would have been problematic if it had only been her.
Nope. Fully of the firm belief that she's just a badass.
All right. Takes us to the planetars. Oh. They're just both gonna come over and fucking swarm Alice. And attempt to smack the shit out of her. And she will shield. And none of them will hit her.
Hey.
Bauer. You are exhausted from haste. Heyman.
Yep.
You are also exhausted from haste.
And rage drops.
And rage drops. Diggeroy, you are no longer exhausted in haste, but you are still in a blade barrier, and I need you to roll another. I need you to roll another dex save.
Hey.
You continue to be fine. You take 17 damage this time.
That movement far enough to not be in the blade barrier.
Yeah, it's like 6 inches thick or some nonsense.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry, it's 5 feet thick, but yes, it's enough to not be in the blade barrier.
Okay, let me see. Look again at my spell options here. No. All the Holophants are dead, so it's just the 3 left?
Yep.
Okay. Do I know what spell is on the solar?
Make an Arcana check. You're not sure. You can guess that it's something that Alice came up with, but
Does it
it's
look
unclear.
anything like a hypnosis spell?
No.
Okay. So Steel Wind Strike. I guess I'll start. We'll do left to right. So Planetar, Solar.
Okay. Hit. Hit. And hit.
Nice.
And if anything, it looks closer to like a Feeble Mind type spell.
Okay. Flack.
Alright. First Planetar is dead. Second Planetar is not, but probably wishes he was.
That's what I like to hear.
We'll help him with that wish soon enough.
And the Solar continues to be confuzzled. You can, now that a couple of people have hit the Solar, there appears to be some sort of energy building up in it. In the sense that would not be good for the Solar if it kept building up.
Uh-huh. It can pop!
He's still stunned. The Holophants were its only hope, and they're all dead.
That's why you killed me
Christona.
first.
Yeah.
Yes.
Reminder, can you keep
Geek the Mage.
concentration when a haste stun takes effect?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Then Christona is gonna use her staff and cast haste on herself. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it gives me speed to get the fuck over there. And take my haste swing at this one.
Okay, 21 will hit.
$30.
He is now bloodied and leaking all over you guys. Is that it?
Yep.
Alright. Alice is going to Misty step back. And she is going to... She will go ahead and firebolt the Solar. And will hit. Alrighty. Ammon, if you give it another touch, or if any of you do, it should pop for you. The Planetar is going to... Ammon no longer has his old man Fu active.
Sad face.
Sad face. So he's going to try and see if he can actually hit him now.
I mean, it's still a 25 AC, so.
Nope.
Yeah, he can dream. Nope, I don't think that would hit anybody around him. So he's just going to be sad. What a sad lad.
Lads.
And that takes us to Bauer.
All right, I'm gonna hit him.
Hit who?
The lesser Flappy Boy.
Okay. the the scary lich lady did tell you that if you hit this boy, he might pop.
Okay, I'll hit him then.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll try
Oh.
and fail
14
at
will miss.
Hey.
27 will hit. And you got one more. 17 will miss, but you only needed 4.
Okay, bye.
Alright. 10, 17. Yep. So that's a solid bye as the energy from all of the hits on him accumulates and multiplies inside of him and then explodes outward, splooshing the solar.
Ew.
And
Sorry.
there is now a big. There's basically a big explosion of Angel Ichor all over the courtyard as the solar explodes.
Yeah. Sort of blinks. Like, ugh.
That is
That
unpleasant.
that takes us over to Eamon.
All right. Well, I was going to do this to the solar, but he's dead, so we'll do it to the planetary instead. Hexblade curse him, and then go ahead and swing, and
Hey.
let's go
Okay.
ahead and throw on a staff of power to that, and a smite. I can. Split it, yeah.
Can you total that up for me?
Lots.
Yes, lots of stuff.
Yeah. That
But
was
it's
1,
9
2,
on a
3
Monday, and
hours, but
uh, yeah, fuck it, you can have it. He had 1 health left.
I mean, I have another attack, so
Okay, go ahead and make your other attack.
Hey.
Yeah, okay, there you go. He's down. You get a much less violent explosion of ichor all over you, as the last planetar pops and dies. And the last of the hit team dies. Well, that was fine.
That is a word.
Yes, it is. Well, hit teams notwithstanding, are all of you alright? Not too hurt?
Mm,
It's been better.
same.
Yes, I apologize about that. He was too far away for me to get a counterspell off.
He knew that.
Yes. Very annoying fighting creatures like this.
So, what are the next steps?
Well, first, I'm going to sit down for a minute or two and metaphorically catch my breath. Not that I have any breath to catch in the first place. She gives a wry little grin.
Thanks, Mark.
Oh, because Lich. We understand.
Yes.
Does Cristona breathe?
Yeah.
I mean, she's mostly
Mushrooms.
mushroom. It's a valid question.
Mushrooms need air, right?
Yeah, but also just the body needs air.
That's fair.
Also, horrifying thought. Wouldn't Kristona's like fleshy body parts start slowly decomposing over time?
Kind of. Well, it's less that they're decomposing and more that they're getting like covered in the fungus instead, as the fungus like the spores kind of erupt from the skin and just kind of take over.
Hmm.
That's what
Interesting.
the vitiligo over the face is. It's just like it's gotten less vitiligo and more like mushrooms across the face.
Righto. Righto. All right. Alice takes a seat on the side of this lovely little set of bushes and precipitates the angel blood off of where she goes to sit down. All right. Oh, well, now that that's over with, I'm going to take a seat here for a little bit and possibly even have a bit of a rest before everything else starts happening again.
We have time for a short rest then?
You might not. She taps her staff to her temple, and her eyes go half unfocused again. Oh boy. Okay. Let me draw you a map. She starts, she takes a pointer finger and starts minor illusion drawing in the air in front of her. The Cajun Kingdom more or less looks like this. Right? There's a Nutongi over here, or one of the big female ones over here, and another one over here. And I know about the shape. Before one of you fuckers says something.
I wasn't gonna say
Something about
anything.
what?
I wouldn't have noticed
Yeah,
if you
what
hadn't said
shape are you
anything.
referring to?
Okay, now I would have noticed.
All right.
Like, wait for it, wait
Look,
for it.
I made this island completely randomly shaped years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
The only way that could be worse is if you like decided to draw something coming from the south and use circles instead of X's.
I was like, honestly expecting this to be Fuck Island's depiction.
there are 5 different major wards that cover the Kijin Kingdom that we use, that I maintain, to keep them safe. If there were only one Nutongi, I could handle the wards and the Nutongi. Maybe. Probably. She shrugs.
Badass.
With 2, I can't. I'd die, and so would everybody else. And, I probably wouldn't get to come back. Or if I did, I'd spend a couple centuries underwater, and there's nothing to research underwater. It would ruin all of my books. Ward. So, the ward that is here, the Eastern Ward, it's in danger of failing right now. The Nutongi are starting to hit it with tidal waves. I need you to go, what do the children say these days, Aemon? What's the term I'm looking for?
Out of character, I have no idea what.
On
Uh,
fleek.
Fuck shit up.
I mean, I know Hector would say extrajudiciously murder them. What would Valerie say?
I believe the term is wreck shit.
Wreck shit. Yes, thank you, dear. I need you to go, quote, wreck shit, preferably in the Snutongi's insides. It's big and horrible, and, well, if you've ever met one before, you probably know that it's a little bit difficult to hurt them from the outside.
Oh. We enter the Cristona. We understand.
Alice kind of cocks her head at you, curious. Sure. But yes, if you get inside it, and she starts pulling up, she starts minor illusioning anatomy diagrams in the air, which I am not going to attempt to draw for you guys. You get inside it, you can navigate, preferably through the mouth. I don't think any of you want to go through the alternatives. But if you manage to get inside it from the mouth, also if you go through the alternatives, you'll probably die. The poison is much more heavily concentrated, not in the head. Alice's eyes continue to be like half unfocused as she tries to concentrate on a lot of different things at the same time. Poison is much more heavily concentrated, and you'll probably die. So don't do that. If you die in the gut of a Nutongi, it's much more difficult to retrieve your corpse.
Die in the Natangi
Um,
ass, you die for real.
um, that's option number one that you can take. Option number two is a little bit more direct. You said that there were several of the male ones around that you'd seen?
We'd seen them earlier, yes. I presume they're headed here.
Oh, yes. I have undead site male ones off the southeastern and southwestern wards. The southwestern one is a couple hours old. The females are big, but they're not. How do I put this? Not naturally violent. They like their territory. It's the male ones that always stir up shit.
I hear you, sister.
She gives a look at Eamon, and then another look, slightly less, slightly less, slightly more seriously at Diggeroy.
He's got his who me face on.
They're always the ones stirring things up. If you go deal with them, you might have a you might be able to persuade the female ones to get away much easier rather than having to travel through their guts and kill them. Up to you both. Up to you all.
We have no preference. We simply need perhaps a potion before we go, or we can use healing. But we are unsure if we would need them be better used then.
Oh, we don't have a ton of healing potions. The undead don't get much use out of them, unfortunately.
Yeah, she was more looking to the rest of the group.
Oh.
And clerics seem to not like the kingdom as much as others for some reason.
Yes. Intolerant asshats.
At least, not the kind of clerics that you'd want healing you.
Yeah, it comes to mind that Sadok or other members of his order may have been sent here in the past to try and kill Eamon or Alice.
Probably.
We know of not those types of clerics, yes.
I haven't run into a reasonable cleric yet.
Deadpan.
Well, choice is yours.
I don't know if anyone else picked up potions, because yeah, somehow I just did not have any in my character sheet.
Yeah, I seem to have a bunch, but none of healing.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I can use spells, but I figure if we're going into something else, I might need those.
I think if you've got vials, Eamon, I think there's a cask in your room still.
Sure.
If you've got vials, you can fill them. Otherwise,
Yeah, if I've got a cask in my room, there'd be plenty of vials there too.
Otherwise, you can do that thing that Jonathan thinks we don't know about, but that we definitely do.
Go on.
Keg stands. I have your list of children open just to make sure I keep all of them straight.
Yes. Well, children and grandchildren.
Children and
For the rest of you,
grandchildren, yes.
Jonathan is currently doing a post-grad to become a necromancer.
He's 24.
Mm.
So he's got what, 6 more years?
Well, it depends on how fast his beard grows out, you know? One of the...
Don't they only
one of
need a
the,
goatee to be a necromancer?
Yeah.
No, it's part of the just general wizarding requirements. You have to grow the beard out real long, and then you shave it down to be a goatee.
Hmm.
It's some stupid interdepartmental bullshit.
So he's waiting for the full corona to come in. All right.
We have to laugh or we cry.
We find a lot of college students trading around belts of dwarven kind as a way to cheat the system.
Yeah, you probably would, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it helps drink better.
Important for college life.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Very.
Those keg stands. Huh.
Anyway, yeah, we can go heal up from my cask of healing potion, apparently.
I apparently have.
Apparently, you have no healing. I don't know, man. You're like you're one of the only living people in this fucking citadel that Alice super cares about. It makes sense she give her squishy human husband something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You have a cask of greater healing potion in your room.
Sweet.
Should you bottle it out and into the right dosage, you have about 20 you have about 20, fucking ignoring pharmaceutical dosage guidelines for potions. You have about 20 doses of greater healing potion.
Cool. So
Yeah.
everybody take 5.
Cool.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah. I made some of those because I was at like 40 something.
Yeah, they got one good hit in on you.
Hmm.
Yeah, but they're angels.
I mean, I assume we can also get a short rest on our way to wherever we're going.
Can we?
Well,
Yeah, sure.
like
Why
unless
not?
we're teleporting there.
Oh. That's why I was
Which-
asking, because it seemed like we
I
couldn't.
don't. Oh, again, I kind of assume we're requisitioning a cart.
You totally can. Your wife is the queen of this kingdom.
Yeah. But yeah, like unless it's super pressing, I figure we take a cart rather than waste spell slots.
Fair
Which
enough.
I assume it's not that urgent yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
You have a little bit of downtime. You may not be you don't have enough time to take your full short rest at the palace,
Ah, okay.
but you do have the time. But you have enough time to like short rest on your way there.
Okay. Good to know. Nice.
76.
And yeah, I'm thinking our best option is to go shore up that ward, and then see where the male Nutangi are at that point. Diggeroy, can you get on your sending stone and see what the ETA is on the ship repairs?
Yeah, Time to do some Zendines. But yeah, one will be the ship. What's the status there?
You hear a mild explosion in the background as Realm's response begins. Shit! Everything is fine-ish.
Everything's shiny, Captain. Nothing to worry about.
We're just rebinding the elementals real quick. Nothing to worry about. There will be no scorch marks when you get back. Unless you need us to pick you up right now, in which case there might be scorch marks.
We do not need extraction at this moment. But good to know.
ETA on repairs 5 or 6 hours. Depends on how. Shit!
6 hours, got it.
Another small explosion sounds. Depends on how uppity these little fire elemental shits get.
We're fine. So did Ghost.
Yeah. Realm sends back to you about 5 minutes later. Okay, 5 hours and 30 minutes-ish. ETA. Fire elementals under control.
All shiny.
Awesome. I'm also gonna check in with Monarch, see if things have gotten interesting there.
The sea pounds upon the Viscerad, but the rock does not yield.
Damn, he's poetic.
The I mean, that's literally what's happening.
Yeah.
The rot creatures attack from below, but they are creatures. We are warforged.
Yay, antipathy.
Excellent.
There may perhaps be problems in, I don't know, if the rate of creatures arriving continues to accelerate, there may be problems in about 15 days. We may begin to actually sustain losses. Until then, we anticipate holding the line with no losses.
Nice.
All right.
They're really
Hope
good
to
at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
What was that, Digger?
Mm-hmm.
Digger, I know you said something. I didn't catch what it was, though.
Oh, sorry. I'll say I expect to be there by then.
Understood. We will continue to hold the line, Overseer.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Oops.
Monarch, as far as you can tell, is having. He sounds almost happy for the first time. He's having a grand old time.
And he saw souls. Yay!
Yeah. And he knows his people have souls.
Good times.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
I think I'm okay.
What's the plan, Stan?
I agree on the go for the male Nutangi first.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
What needed to be done at the ward?
Nothing
just-
needs to be done at the ward. It's just it's getting hit a lot by
Okay.
the female Nutangi. Like, you know,
Then-
it's Alice is ultimately the power in them comes down to Alice.
Yeah. Well, if we can't rely on the ship, 'cause it's still getting repaired, I guess head for a port city on the East Coast and grab some skeleton ships.
Fair enough.
Sure. As it would happen, the Eastern Ward is centered around, or is there is a city centered around the Eastern Ward. Words are hard.
Such words.
Such words. I promise I'll make an actual map of this island that doesn't look like a dick.
Honestly, this one doesn't. If you had started with like some of the side wards instead of the top one, we wouldn't have even noticed.
Hmm.
Probably.
I mean, maybe Flint would have.
Fair.
I mean, that's also because after I realized what I was drawing, I made it significantly less dick-like than it is on the map, or than it is on the larger map. Like on the larger map, it looks something more like
Can you take us back to the map? I don't remember
that.
it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Pinging.
The wonders of what you can get away with when it's in a small scale in a corner. But yeah. Yeah. Island shaped like dicks. Haha.
And let's see. Do I have? I do. I can give everyone water walking and water breathing now that Bauer can take some spells.
I already have water breathing.
Oh, you do? All right. Water walk.
That one probably could be useful.
Yep. So I can give that to people. Yeah, rituals.
Yay, rituals. Alright. I mean, the ship can pick you up. It's just chaotic and it can't really land right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Otherwise, the front might fall off.
Oh no, the bumper.
Not just the bumper, the whole front. Alright. So you guys head east. The Kijin Kingdom is not a huge place. Not an enormous island. It takes you about an hour-ish to head from the palace towards the east coast to the city, from the capital of Kija to the lovely city of Holly. When you come up to Holly, it's more of the same aesthetic as Kija was. Lots of stonework, a lot of very stoic-looking undead standing guard upon the streets and watching over people. and you guys trot along in a coach pulled by a pair of skeleton horses that people give friendly waves at as you pass by. Looking out towards the ocean from where you arrive in the city, you see a series of enormous tidal waves crashing in towards the city, one every minute or two. However, every time they look as if they're about to swallow the city underneath the sheer amount of water, a giant arcane ward flares into existence and deflects the water away from the city. And the people are at this point completely ignoring the waves of water. Waves of water coming in, completely trusting in the ward to keep them safe.
Well, let's head out. Technically, we could take a boat, or we could just literally just walk out in the ocean and go find them, depending.
I think taking a boat.
Depending on how far out they are.
I mean, a boat's going to travel a lot faster.
Yeah.
He's correct.
And it means we have to recast the spell a lot less if we take long.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to last like... One of them lasts at least 24 hours. The other lasts, I believe, 8. Think. Maybe not.
Yeah. While we are traveling, when we're almost to the city, go ahead and scry on that one Nutangi we know about.
Oh, whatever. Okay.
One second as I check his save. He fails. He sure does fail. All right. Scrying does seeing and hearing. So you, as you head over, or as you ride the coach down towards the port, you take a look with your scrying sensor, and you come across what looks like a conference of assholes, aka a group of male Nutangi. 3 of them, to be precise. There are 3 of them all standing around. They do not emit any audible noises. However, you are aware that they can communicate via telepathy.
Can I recognize where they are?
Make a survival check. With a 12, I'm trying to think of
I'm kind of assuming if they're nearish the coast, I would at least
yes.
general.
They're like, it's another one of those cases where like you'd probably recognize it if it was above water. But you haven't spent enough time like fully submerged to recognize areas like that on site. Some of the clues in it do lead you to suspect that they are somewhere to the south. but that's kind of what you already knew,
Yeah.
based on what Alice had told you.
So my only thing is like, I don't want to waste time searching for them, you know.
Yeah.
So like, we know where the big female is. We'd have to hunt down the small ones, unless anybody has anything to track them down with.
Good question. I do have locate creature.
What's the range on that?
Probably not enough, but
It starts at like 1,000 feet,
oh,
and
that's true. It's 1,000
I
feet.
think it gets higher as you upcast, I believe.
It doesn't have an upcast thing. I don't. No, it doesn't seem to say.
No, rip.
Do you have locate animals or plants?
I don't think I prepared that one.
Damn. That one has both a lower level. Oh, it's a ritual. You can do rituals of unprepared stuff, right? Or am I misremembering?
The wizards have that
Yeah,
option.
wizards have that option.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Damn.
Yeah, I don't have like a book to read from.
Yeah. Well, for future reference, locate animals or plants. Describe or name a specific kind of beast or plant, and then it's got a 5-mile radius.
Yeah, but I don't
Find
think
the closest one.
like Nutangi aren't considered beasts, right?
Oh, that's probably true.
No. You could try something like commune with nature.
Do I have that one at the moment? No, not right now. Yep, all I got is locate creature. I used my 8th level spell, so I can't sympathy.
Alas.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, unless anybody has any other ideas for how to find the males, I think going for the females probably the safer bet.
You know of anything that would like signal them to a certain place if we did it? Like big booms that can ripple in the water or something like that.
Make an insight check. They do seem to quite like Diggeroy.
We do have some Nutangi bait.
Looking directly at Diggeroy.
Yeah.
Tie a rope around him, throw him into the water.
Oh, Anchorzel. Except water walk. Yeah, how he'd. Well, Diggeroy has any ideas of being good bait.
I don't have anything specific, honestly.
Possibly simply having Diggeroy in the vicinity. They do seem to find him easily.
Well, it's worth a shot.
I mean, we don't have a better option, so.
We can also check in with the whoever's in charge of the city. I assume they have a record of spellcasters in the area. See if anybody here can cast locate in anything that would help.
You could certainly do that. Would you like to do that?
Yes.
All right. You head to the mayor of Holly, a woman named Holly, who lives in a similar but much smaller building that Alice did, or similar to but much smaller than the one that Alice lives in Keisha. And she sits, rather than a throne or chair or anything like that, she just has a large wooden desk in the front area of it, flanked by a pair of ogre zombies or ogre skeletons. She looks up as the group of you come in. Hello, what can I do for you?
Wondering if any of your spellcasters might be able to help locate the little shrimps out there that are causing this trouble. Nod toward the ocean.
Yeah. The big one?
No, there's 3 smaller ones somewhere off the south.
Oh. I can ask. You got any spells in mind? I don't know much about them myself.
Which ones were we talking about? Because we said locate animal and plants was out.
Okay, creature maybe, although the ranger's short on that.
Yeah, I mean, I already
Yeah,
have
and
that one.
Persona can do that. What else was there? Commune with nature?
Scry on. Oh, we might be able to scry on them. Because, well.
I already did, but I can't tell exactly where they are.
Hmm. Would they be able to, like, scry on certain locations around the area and see if they pop up in any of those? That might narrow it down.
You could certainly try that, yes.
I mean, scrying's also 5th level spell, so I don't know how many people we can get to do that.
Yeah.
Not many.
Right. Second. Divination spells.
People around here might at least know where to focus on that would be beneficial to, like, new Tongi setup or anything like that. Places they might go. People seem intelligent around here. They know the area better than we do.
Can we get anybody to do augury?
Or commune with nature, maybe.
Or just straight up divination?
Oh yeah, are there any druids in Keisha?
I assume there's a few. I don't know.
There are definitely druids. Yes. There are definitely druids about. And Holly could even tell you where at least one of their circles is. Is augury just a cleric spell, or is it druid as well?
Just cleric, unless you're using the UA variants. Divination is druid and wizard.
Divination.
Divination's 4th level, Augury's 2nd.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. You have there is a 9th level druid in the area.
Hey.
They could do Commune with Nature then, potentially.
They certainly could. They probably even have it prepared. Half of their work is just figuring out, hey, have any of the undead broken free of you guys' control and wandered into our land? Commune with nature is very handy for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's go talk to the druid then.
Alrighty. Holly gives you guys a wave and then gives you directions to the druid. You have to wander a little bit out of the city to get to them. It appears that these are the prairie kind of druids. You head into the grasslands immediately outside of the city of Holly. What?
Hmm?
Nothing. You head out into the grasslands. You spy, after a few minutes of walking around, you spy a very large bear that shifts into an earth genasi as you get a little bit closer.
Can hold up a hand and wave.
What do
You
you
know if this
want?
Do we know if this is the specific druid we're looking for, or just a druid?
For the sake of time, yes, it's the specific druid you're looking for.
These are the druids
Cool.
you're looking for.
I'm the only druid out here. I am the whole circle.
A trio of Nutangi off somewhere to the south. We need help locating them so we exterminate them. The small ones, the males, not the big female. Wondering if you might be able to commune and help us out.
Do I have to fight them?
No, we can handle that. We just need help getting to them as fast as possible.
Bitchin'. Alright. You're Aemon, right?
I am.
He stops for a moment as he appears to struggle with finding something polite to call Alice.
Fair enough.
The Queen's husband.
That's correct.
Queen's watchdog.
He's trying to be polite.
I've been reading a lot of Black Butler lately.
Fair. Oh. Let's go then. I would hate for any harm to come to you.
More worried about the town than I am myself. Thanks.
Of course. Let's get on the road.
Alright. Go back to Holly with him. The city, not the mayor.
Of course. What are you gonna do with the mayor? Be like, yes, I found this druid.
Look at it!
Looky.
Look at my druid. My druid's amazing.
All right. And you guys, you can head down to the port and just pick up a skilly ship if you wish.
Yeah. Might actually take
All right.
2. Small, fast one, and then a big fighting one.
Alrighty.
So that the druid can be on the small, fast one and then head out once we find the Nutangi. We'll stay on the big fighting one. Do big fighty things.
Like you do.
Oh, you're just
Like it.
sending him out alone?
No. Like having the two ships travel together, but then once we actually reach the Nutangi, he can peace out.
I'm
Oh,
sure we could
dope.
also
Okay.
wild shape back to the other ship if we want to keep him with us for the moment.
That is true.
Yeah, I mean, like we can all be on the same ship to start with, but my thought is have him be able to get back. Because I mean, like we told him he didn't have to fight them, and while
Mhm.
that's definitely true, I'm not sure that there's like a significant difference between I don't have to fight them and I don't have to be on the ship that's fighting them.
Yeah. You can also just fuck off into the water and turn into something that swims fast.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna successfully make this guy do anything, really.
Yeah.
But we can be polite and give him, option.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fucking bail out of here as soon as you spot them. Deal?
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, Communing with Nature is like what, a 3-mile range? So like once we get like within a mile of them, we can probably figure it out ourselves. So
In the words of my people, Coolio, righteous, brah.
We have not heard those words in Druidic yet.
I believe it's an Orin
Not-
saying.
Yeah, the words of my people, not our people.
Oh,
Righteous, brah.
bitchin'.
What? Someone learn bitch.
You literally just said it earlier.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
he did.
We're always canon, man. I don't want to live in a world where they're not canon.
Just all Ganassi, not just water Ganassi.
Hey, man, the way of the surfer is not confined to only one Genasi subrace. Any Genasi can feel the call of the waves within their soul, brah.
I was playing Rusalka wrong.
Just,
Apparently.
surfing on a rock slide.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough.
It's righteous.
Volcano surfing is also a thing.
Is that a real life thing? And if
Fucking
so,
hope
is
not.
there YouTube video? Is there YouTube video of it?
I feel like you can only do that once. Ever.
For like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like, if you use like space shuttle materials,
Hmm.
I feel like Air Genasi would have the best surfing.
Ooh, probably.
Oh fuck, it is a thing. Holy shit.
It is a thing, but not on lava.
Okay.
It's on like oh Jesus.
Yes.
Volcano surfing is apparently a thing, but it's on like volcano slopes without lava.
Yeah.
It's just like on the volcanic ash and like
Where's the fun in that?
apparently one of the risks is being hit by flying molten lava. Though.
Well.
there you go.
Excellent. All right. Well, today I learned.
Character
The
decided.
more you know.
Yeah, all right. So you have this surfer Genasi who's agreed to show you along. And you guys hop on the ships and sail southwards towards you have you have a little bit of trouble initially because of the big fucking tidal waves that are coming in and bombarding the region.
Hmm.
And the wards don't extend very far past the coast. So you catch the edge of a couple of the tidal waves, But after a brief, almost capsizing, you make your way around the southern side of the island and into potential Nutangi waters. And I think that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Yay, we lived.
You did.
Bitchin'.
Yep.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna have to give
Righteous, bruh.
Kristona inspiration for bitchin'.
Thank you. Sweet.
Yeah, I think that volcano surfing counts as Earth Genasi surfing, not fire surfing.
Yeah, probably.
Oh yeah. Yeah, almost definitely. Cool. Then I'll end the stream for now. Thank you for hanging out with us, Crunch. Thanks for lurking. We'll see y'all next week. I'm gonna go get set up for my birthday stream. Later!
I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral dice holder, and my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm